Krishna. So welcome to our astrology course again. So this is another final assignment section. Here we will be combining different questions which are related to each other. So in order to become a good astrologer, it's not just enough that somebody just reads a book on astrology and then declare themselves astrologers, or just buy an astrology program and then try to see what it tells you and then tell people, try to give them some speculated ideas about somebody's life. The Karmi astrologers don't even have an idea of what is the purpose of life. And even among devotee astrologers, they may tell people you should chant, you should read some scriptures, but when it comes to really guiding people with the help of astrology, the devotee astrologers are often also not trained. They do not have an astrology school or an astrology teacher, nor did they actually learn meditative mantras in order to increase and empower their intuition. So this section is going to test you or inspire you to see deeper into this understanding of astrology. So kindly write an essay on your understanding of how astrology can help an individual in his or her life. So this answer should be a very general thing. In other words, it has to be your belief system, your principles, in terms of how do you think astrology can help you help people, and how do you think people will be benefited by that. Next, please write an essay on how an astrological reading can make someone condition or mess up someone. So for this exercise, you can actually think about and write down different experiences you have had, just kind of bring together, collect the memories that you have had, listening to different stories or your own stories, and then see how sometimes wrong astrological consultations or unqualified astrologer or the wrong system of astrology, how it actually can make somebody take a wrong decision, how it can make somebody become conditioned by their own chart reading and then mess up their life. For example, to deviate them from performing their duties or dharma, and so on. Next, why is astrology important for a devotee? Should devotees even approach an astrologer? And if so, how often? And for what purpose should devotees approach an astrologer? Next, what are the different types of karma? This requires you to be a little bit aware of the philosophy, and it is extremely important for a qualified astrologer to be well aware of the Vedic principles and Bhagavad Gita and Srimad Bhagavatam in order to guide people to perform their dharma and progress in their life. So kindly also write, how can Bhakti Yoga help individuals in changing their karma? This is also another important point, because astrology works because there is free will. And so this question really is important. How can Bhakti Yoga help individuals in changing their karma? Next question is, what are the qualifications of a good astrologer? And even more tough question, do you possess those qualities? How can they be developed? What is your plan in trying to develop those qualities that you see that good astrologers should have? See, because becoming an astrologer is more serious than becoming a heart surgeon. Because people give their lives in your hands and you make decisions for them, you guide them. So it is extremely important that you need to have the required qualifications. And the last question for this assignment section, why do you want to become an astrologer? What benefits do you think you can derive as an astrologer? And how can you help others? Kindly explain this in detail, because this question will answer a lot of things that you yourself may have not known about yourself, about your motivation, and about your own belief in astrology. Why is it that you want to become an astrologer? So thank you very much. I hope you enjoy answering these questions. And we look forward to train you further into all the technical details of astrology. Thank you. Hare Krishna.